everyone, and welcome back to another video. And I would like to say a big thank you to those of you who've subscribed so far, and I really appreciate the support you've been giving me in the comments. Thank you. In this video we're going to look at a handheld blower, and this is made by a company called SDFM, who in turn reached out to me and asked me to review this product. I have received no payment whatsoever, and this is my honest opinion. This is called the Violent Turbofan x3 Max, and it's a handheld blower that runs at 130,000 RPM. The item is packaged in a very strong professional looking box. The quality of packaging already gives me a bit of confidence, as they obviously want the item to arrive in one piece. Upon opening the box for the first time, you're immediately greeted with the manual, which is constructed of very thick paper and has a glossy effect to it. The manual is easy to follow and is very clearly laid out and is in several different languages. You will also notice whilst flicking through that there is a 2-year warranty with this product, which is very impressive. Remember to activate the warranty within 7 days of purchase. I love unboxing goods for the first time, especially when they're well packaged like this, as it seems like a treasure trove. And here you can see the USB cable. The cable is of good quality and has a very thick rubbery feel about it. One end is USB-A and the other end is USB-C. On the left hand side there is another box, and this contains extra accessories. The first thing we notice is a USB-A plug adapter, a genuine plug adapter at that. This is unusual, as most manufacturers don't supply genuine plugs for rechargeable units. There is also a storage bag, and inside it I can fill other items. The bag contains a huge variety of different sized brushes, which no doubt you'll be able to find a use somewhere. Whilst looking at the drawstring bag, you notice how well made it is, and it's both soft on the inside and outside, therefore protecting the hand blower. The charging plug is well made and feels secure, and also can be used for other items that require USB-A charging. On their own they cost between £5 and £10, so this is a worthwhile addition. Now to the hand blower, where the first thing you notice is how modern it looks and how solid it feels in the hand. The nozzle on the end of the blower is attached by magnets and certainly feels very secure when attached. The blower has a button on the front, a button on the rear, and as you turn it around and look underneath, there is a place with which you can charge. The blower arrived with absolutely no charge, which was kind of a good thing, as it allows me to show you how long it will take to get to a full charge. The charging cable is about 44 centimeters or 17 inches. Connect the USB-C to the bottom of the blower and you notice that LED lights will start to flash. When charging is complete, 4 LED lights are shown. To get to full charge from absolute zero took just under 2 hours. The blower weighs 312 grams and is just over 6 inches in length, which is about 15 centimeters. Width of the handle is just over 2 inches or approximately 6 centimeters. Total width of the head including the nozzle is about 4 inches or just under 10 centimeters. Press the rear button once to switch the unit on. Press the front trigger to activate the fan. Strength level is indicated by the 3 LEDs. This is on max by default. Press the rear button once to reduce the fan level. In this mode you only have to press the front button once, as the fan will remain on. Press the rear button once to reduce the LED count and it goes to the lowest setting. Again you can press the front button once and the fan will remain on. If you wish to get to the max setting, keep pressing the rear button until all 3 LEDs are shown. In this mode the unit will only remain on so long as you keep your finger depressed on the button at the front. To switch off the unit, press and hold the rear button. I was certainly curious as to the sound level, so I thought I'd measure it, and this saw a peak level of 101.5 decibels. There are 10 brushes included in this set. Each brush is very different from the other. I'll cycle through this quickly so you can get a rough idea about what's included. Another cool feature of this blower is that it emits a blue light as you use it, which is kind of cool. I'm not sure how useful it is, but it looks cool nonetheless. Now to try it out in the real world. This is a very dirty fold-out keyboard that belongs to my iPad Pro. You certainly need to use the included brushes to agitate the surface, so it is extremely handy to have such a huge array of brushes to choose from. The inside surface is very porous and also quite fluffy, so therefore the blower power needs to be significant. I had the blower on the highest setting, as I believe there was no point using the lower settings due to the ingress of dirt everywhere. However, you can see it's done a good job here, and those brushes certainly came in handy. I tried it on the next setting down on my Editor Pro keyboard, and again seemed to get all the dirt and debris out from underneath these little keys. This blower is best suited to blowing dust away from inside your PC or external surfaces with dust on. Curiosity got the better of me, so I thought I'd try it outside in the garden just to see how well it can blow leaves at a distance of 1 meter. The blower is lots of fun and makes you want to experiment by see what else it can blow at a certain distance. This was about a 2 meter distance. Bear in mind it was windy outside, it still did a great great job. Okay, now to my final thoughts. Well, it comes with a 3000 milliamp battery, which should be good for a very significant amount of time. The blower has a detachable magnetic nozzle, which is secure when it's on the blower and yet easy to take off. The set comes complete with a vast array of different brushes. The included bag is of good quality and reasonably useful. The charging plug is also very handy because you can use it for other things. I do like lots of information because when the unit is being charged you can see it underneath, but also when you handle it you can see it above on the handle. The magnetic nozzle actually worked better than I thought it would do too, and certainly more secure fitting than one of the more expensive options available on the market. This is by no means a criticism of the product because I think it's excellent. However, I think having a variety of nozzles would certainly help, but to be fair, the included nozzle seems to cope with almost anything. So as with most things, you need to take things on balance. The design of the blower is certainly very futuristic looking and yet very subtle to the eye, which is probably a good thing. The actuation of both the front and the rear buttons feel very direct. Overall, I believe this represents good value for money. It settles around the price of around £40, link in the description below. I thoroughly enjoy making these videos for everyone, so if you wish to like and subscribe, it's just a little click. It will help me and helps the channel to grow. Until next time, be safe, be kind and enjoy yourselves.